Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. How's everybody doing today? I hope all of you guys are doing great. Thank you for tuning in. West Iron is the first comment, so West Iron gets pinned. Ding ding. There you go. Guagua Noah Carl. Alright, Carl, so how this is going to work is all you got to do is go into the podcast talking link and chat, and you're good to go. That drum roll was the goat of all drum rolls. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Alright, hold on. There we go. My boy's in now. Now we're just waiting for Stork. Hold on, I don't have my headset on yet. I cannot hear you. Give me 1 second. Oops. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Headset is right here. There we go. Carl, can you hear me? Yes, sir. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's get Stork in here. It's going to be a better trilogy than the sequels. That's true. That's right. Just think how much money they put into those movies, and we didn't put any money into this, and we're about to make it better. You're in your basement? Our boy's locked in the basement, guys. You heard it here first. No, you're good. Alright, I think the stork joined. Yeah, he did. Alright, let me add him to the thing. Edit channel, permissions. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that works. Why isn't it having his name in here? Oh, let me see. Maybe that's why. Channel permissions. There we go. Alright, he can view the channel, connect, and speak. No, you're good, Carl. Yo! Yo, there we go. There we go. Alright, let me back out. Alright. What's up, Amber? Amber, Guagua, my freaking friend. How are you doing? How are you doing, Amber? Good to see ya. Anua, thank you back. Pretty sure every trilogy is better than the sequels. Amen. Take that back. There's worse ones. What is worse? Alright. So let me get our thing. Alright, where's our... Alright, create a Lego. Alright. We're not doing the Lego thing, right? You're doing the Mario. Okay. The Mario link. You can go ahead, Star Brother. What was it? Okay. What, 1981? Jeez. That man's old. Oh, he definitely is. Go ahead. Let's hear it. I'm ready to hear. No, you're good, man. That one, I think I've heard that one before. Oh wait, hold on. What? It says they can't hear you. Why can't they? There should be no reason why. I've done voice. Hold on. No. There should be no reason why I've done. Yeah, I don't. Hold on, let me figure this out. We can't hear anything. Ladies and gentlemen, the best podcast you will ever find. Why can't. Yeah. I don't think so. Hold on. I think it's on my end. I think it's because I put it on private. Hold on. Let me try. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and say something, Carl. Alright, let's see. No. Why isn't that working? Why is it... Hold on. User settings. You see. Let me try that. Alright, go ahead. Talk, Carl.
Hello.
Oops, that's not it. USB audio. Realtek audio. Oh, wait. I think I figured it out. Okay. I think I got it. Go ahead.
Alright, hello?
Yo, what's good? Oh my god. Stork!
Oh. What? Happened to Stork?
Stork, are you in here?
I saw.
You see it? Psychful's in the chat.
I know. He's got to make himself known.
Oh my goodness! Alright. So,
Welcome back,
let me
Psychful.
go ahead and redo the whole
You're
me
good, man.
talking
Sorry
about
about
Donkey
that.
Kong thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no problem. So back in late 1980, game designer Shigeru Miyamoto wanted to create a video game based on the hit 1960s animated... No, not 1960s. Where did that come from? Sorry. Based on the hit cartoon character Popeye. After the licensing deal fell through, he altered the sprites, making what would soon to be an empire of lovable characters.
Very lovable.
Very lovable, yes. Where instead of Popeye, we got Donkey Kong, which his name isn't Mario in this game. It is Jumpman, which is Mario's dad.
Jumpman.
Which would Donkey. In fun fact, it wasn't actually Princess Peach in Donkey Kong.
Who was it?
It was some girl named Pauline.
Pauline?
Yeah, she's in Mario Odyssey, but after the game was widely loved by critics and audiences, they created the sequel Donkey Kong Jr., where Mario kidnaps Donkey Kong and forces Donkey Kong Jr. to come find him. And fun fact, this is the only Nintendo game where Mario is an antagonist.
Antagonist?
Yeah, because he kidnaps Donkey Kong.
Oh my goodness. Savage!
Actually, no, it's not Donkey Kong. The guy he kidnaps is Cranky Kong, and Donkey Kong Jr. is Donkey Kong.
Diddy Kong, right? No, Diddy Kong?
Oh, no, Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong Jr. and Cranky Kong is Donkey Kong's dad, but he was in the first 2 Donkey Kong games.
Okay, I follow.
Mhm. So it was very loved too, but then this is when they named him Mario, not Jumpman. So then we got another arcade cabinet game called Mario Bros, where instead of carpenters, Mario is a plumber.
Let's go. It says that's just a theory. That's what Ayooooo says in chat. Carl?
You know, made that boy cry.
What happened?
Shouldn't have hit the drums.
I don't know where he went.
You hear me?
Yeah, what's up? What happened?
All right. Sorry, my mic cut out.
Oh, you're good, bro.
Introduced the characters of the Koopas and Mario's sidekick Luigi. And once again, this was another widely loved game. And so then in 1985, Nintendo rolled out the Nintendo Entertainment System, where we got Mario's first solo game on a home console, the Super Mario Bros. And this is the first game where Peach is actually this is the first game that introduces Peach, the Goombas, and Bowser, and a lot of other characters that I did not bother to write down.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, who is your favorite Mario character and why?
That I would have to say Yoshi. I love Yoshi.
Why do you like Yoshi?
Just because, like, I was a really big Mario fan. I was also a really big dinosaur fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved him because he was a dinosaur, and I never really grew out of not liking Yoshi.
Did you ever... When was your first time meeting Yoshi? Was it through, like, a comic? Was it through a show? Was it through a console game?
It was through the spin-off show of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show called Super Mario World.
Mm-hmm.
That's, like, the first animated time we saw Yoshi. And I'm like, I love him.
Okay.
So he's, like, always been my favorite character.
So here's the next question for you, Big Dog. You ready for this?
All right, let's hear it.
Who do you choose in Mario Kart as a character?
Yoshi.
All right. This is the one time I don't pick Yoshi in a game.
Oh,
Have
no.
a
He's
choice.
not a true fan of Yoshi. I'm out. I'm out.
Let him talk. Let him
Do
talk.
you listen to Eminem every time you want to listen to music?
Yes, I actually do.
Oh, dang. That backfired. Anyway. I would have to say it's probably either Dry Bones or Toad.
Dry Bone. Okay.
Or Wario. I love Wario.
Wario. That's the big boy, right?
No, that's his brother. Wario's like the guy that wears purple, real skinny.
Oh, I thought that was Waluigi.
Oh, Waluigi. Oh, I got them names
Oh, no,
mixed
you're
up.
good. You're good. I was like, hold on now.
Yeah.
Hey,
right.
Shannon's in here. What's up, Shannon? She says Toad is the best.
Well. Anyway. Shall I continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please,
All right.
Carl.
We got Super Mario Bros. 2 in 1986. Which was the first time we could actually choose different characters, such as Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and Toad, which I haven't played the whole game yet. But wait, what? Okay, there we go. Sorry, something happened. Anyway, this was another very loved game by Nintendo fans, and obviously the sales were like very high. Not as high as the first game, but they were definitely higher than like a lot of games at the time. And then for the Game Boy, we got Super Mario Land, which is pretty much just like a remake of the Super Mario Bros. For Game Boy.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So then thinking about that, so what was your first Mario game then? I think you've already said it. I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
First Mario game? Goodness, this was... Oh, New Super Mario Bros. on the DS.
On the DS.
My cousin gave it to me.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull up the full screen here. Capture entire. There we go.
I had my cousin's DS, and he passed away, and he gave
I'm
it
sorry
to
to hear
me.
that.
It's okay. It's just. So I have a lot of sentimental value to that game.
Yeah.
So
okay. So it's
that's
got a
why I
special
love that.
place in your heart.
Yeah, but of course I've played the classics, the newer ones like Mario Odyssey. But yeah, like New Super Mario Bros. For the DS has to be my favorite. What was your first Mario game, Humbler?
Let's see. Mario Party. Let's see, 8 for the GameCube. Let me see.
Ooh,
I think that was.
That's a good one.
No,
that's a really good one.
Wait, was it?
Oh.
No, 6. Mario Party.
6 was for the. I think 6 was still for the GameCube.
Let me see. Oh, I think Mario Party 8 was only on Wii.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Mario. Maybe it was Party 3. Maybe I am that old.
Mario Party 3 was for the N64.
Oh yeah, good. Okay, Carl knows his facts. He knows his facts.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Stork, what was your first Mario game?
To be honest with you, Carl, I am probably 3 times your age. And first of all, I just want to congratulate you because you really know your stuff. And I really appreciate talking to somebody who comes with notes and facts. So I just want to give up to Carl there. That's really impressive at your age.
A lot of time into it.
Thank you.
So great stuff there. Second of all, I bring up my age because even though I'm older than you, the first Mario I can remember playing was the one where it's like on the Wii, and it was the Mario like soccer game. I don't remember what it's called.
Some Mario. Just give me 1 second. I'm sure I can remember this.
What was it?
Hold on. Mario. Let me think. Oh, it was a Super Mario Strikers Charge.
That's what it was, buddy.
Yes.
Oh, on the Wii? What'd you say?
Yeah.
That was your first Mario game?
That was, I think, the first Mario game I actually sat down and played all the way through. I mean, I was aware of Mario through Smash Bros, but like really getting into it, it was that game.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
To go back to like when I don't remember who it was that asked me what my favorite Mario game was. I remember my parents one day, they're like, "All right, we're gonna take you to Toys R Us, R.I.P. Jeffrey. We're gonna let you pick out 2 things. We're gonna let you pick out something." I walked over to the game aisle because at the time my only console was a Nintendo Wii. So I walked over to the game aisle and I noticed the cover of Super Mario Galaxy 2, and I loved it, and I bought it. It's strictly based on the cover.
Strictly on the cover.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Here, I got a question for you, Carl.
Yes, sir.
And you can take some time to think about this because it's gonna be a loaded question. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can only choose 2, and the rest can never be created. Mario, Luigi, Donkey Kong, and Yoshi. What 2 are you taking?
Oh man. That's a hard one. I think I'm gonna have to go with Donkey Kong and Luigi.
To stay?
No, to go. I thought you were asking to go. Nah, Yoshi and Mario to stay.
I like that, dude. So, Carl, when you really got into Mario, you had mentioned that your cousin had passed, and I'm sorry to hear that. Um, did you find out, like, did you kind of have more of a connection to Mario, and did you kind of go that direction after your cousin passed, or was it before that there was a connection maybe you and your cousin shared with that?
I knew of Mario, and like I was never really, this is also like still around the time I was really into dinosaurs, so I wasn't really concerned about Mario.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got his, he had a 3DS and Mario, like that Mario game, and I remember like it was so cool because I never like owned a Mario game like that was mine, because like the rule was if we got a game for the Wii, like we had to share it between the family. So it was like my first like my game that only I could play.
That's good.
So like yeah.
Nice, man.
That's really what got me started on Mario.
Nice.
All right. So anyway, and then after that, we got Super Mario Bros. 3 in 1987, which was like it completely redid the formula of the original Mario games. It changed the style, it changed the power-ups and all that stuff. It changed it.
Didn't they
which
add
was
like the flying thing? It was like what was it?
The Tanuki suit?
Tanuki suit?
Yes.
All right. Tanuki suit. So what did the Tanuki suit do? What was his actual purpose?
It you could run and you could use it to like take down enemies, but you could also fly.
Okay.
And yeah, so and it made you look like a raccoon.
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Okay. Oh, okay. That looks, dude, that is sick.
Yeah.
Tanuki suit, and that was introduced in what year?
In I believe 1987. Hold on, I might have gotten that wrong.
No, it's okay. It's no worries, bro. That's a funny looking suit.
Yeah. One thing I really liked is in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but at the end he used a Tanuki suit.
No way, really?
He does.
Let's go.
Yeah, it along with the fire flower, it's one of my favorite power-ups.
That's a nice callback. Like a little Easter egg kind of thing to the...
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I like it when movies do that.
So, Carl, I have another question for you, bud.
All
a lot of
the
times, younger kids who are your age, and I was guilty of this too, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, when they really get into a topic or when they really get into something, they tend to see a resemblance between themselves and that individual. Is there any kind of resemblance you see in Mario that you can say, yeah, I've got that same character trait? Or is it strictly just because you love the game and for what it stands for? Or is it both?
Absolutely. So I noticed, like, one thing I noticed when I really got into Mario is Luigi never got a lot of the spotlight he deserved.
He was very underrated.
I got 2 older sisters, so I kind of felt like I was almost like Luigi, like, Yeah. I also got bullied quite a lot. Like, not like straight up physical, like bullied, but just like I got picked on a lot. And, like even my friends, they'd say stuff like, they'd just say stuff. And I'm like, oh man, even my friends would say stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
So then I realized, like, I'm kind of like Luigi. Like, I don't get the spotlight I deserved, and I often get overlooked.
So there's a little confusion in the chat between K-Soka and Psychful, and I don't know if they're the only two that don't understand it. So we'll go ahead and clarify the question for them, since they tend to be the odd two out here. The question was for Carl was there anything that drawed him to Mario based off of a character trait that he saw in himself? For example, a lot of kids who are athletic tend to watch sports, so they're drawn to sports. Was there a character trait in Mario that Carl had saw that got him interested in Mario? And like he had said, he felt like growing up, sometimes he played second fiddle because of his sisters, so he felt like he was Luigi. So hopefully that clarified that, K-Soka and Psychful. And Carl, that was a great response, and keep going. I'd love to hear more.
Thank you. All right. So after that, we got the Super Nintendo in 1991. And sorry if my dates are off. I was up at like 12 o'clock last night putting last things together. So
9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Didn't you have to get up like at 6 in the morning this morning?
Oh yeah, no, I was up till 2, but I got.
Oh
in
my
research,
god.
so I was so hyped for tomorrow
Today?
for the podcast. Yeah. So, in the 1991, we got Super Mario World, which was the first introduction of Yoshi, the goat, the goat of Mario.
Okay.
And it like changed everything. And it was just like so cool because they had so many like new power-ups, but also so many old ones. And the map, like the level designs are like they were so good that when I got the virtual console on my Switch, I played it and it's so good.
So alright, let me ask you this. This is a really hard question to ask. Of all the Nintendo consoles that you have ever played on, which of them would be your favorite and why?
Alright. That would have to be my Wii. I like
The
it was
Wii. Oh.
We're going back to 2006, baby. My parents bought it before me and my twin sister were born.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was born in a household with this Wii, and it was like my best friend pretty much. And I know it sounds kind of weird, but when I would be having a bad day, come home from school, I'd pop in Super Mario Bros. If the disc didn't work, go get my mom to clean it, then pop it in.
Yeah.
And then play it, and that really cheered me up. I really did.
That's awesome.
Enjoyed it.
And you were able to play it on weekends and weekdays, or only on certain days?
Okay. What I'm talking about is on a Friday. My dad this has since been lifted, but when I was younger, we were not allowed to watch TV or play games on the weekdays.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, but luckily that's been lifted, and as long as I get my school done, I'll be able to.
Oh yeah, school
go
first,
watch stuff.
then entertainment.
Yeah. So then, on Fridays I'd come home, throw my backpack in my room, telling myself I'd do my homework later until it's Sunday night at around 11:45, and I'm struggling to do basic math.
So math.
But yeah.
All right, so math on Sunday night.
I remember my dad asked me on our way back from church, he's like, "Did you get your math homework done?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I ran home, run to my room, started scrambling through my papers to find my math, got that done, and I got an 80 on it. And I was just guessing, so I didn't do that bad.
I know we're off topic a little bit, but
no problem.
But I do have remember the story you were telling me about your dad and the belt the other day? Because you had mentioned your dad.
He doesn't. Okay, I'm sorry. I kind of forgot the story about the belt. What?
You said something in church. You yeeted a word or something like that.
I said balls in church.
Oh.
and he came, and when we got home, I thought he forgot about me, so I ran to my room. He's like, "Where do you think you're going?" And he's like, he said, "Bend over the ottoman." So I bent over, and I'd never been hit with the belt before, and it hurt. Was
it raw or was it through the?
No, my dad let me keep my jeans on. No, he let me keep my jeans on.
Oh, okay. Boy, keep the pants on.
It still hurt. But yeah, I did deserve it. It wasn't the right word.
It was worth it though, right?
No, absolutely not.
The pastor was like, "That boy needs some Jesus."
But yeah, so yeah, that was an incident.
Oh, do you have a Switch?
Yes, I do.
Have you ever played Luigi's Haunted Mansion?
No, because I'm always tight on money because I keep spending on useless things. But hopefully,
Amen.
if I can get this job at play, I can buy all the Nintendo games I want.
Oh yeah,
I'd like to send you a copy of that game. So I'll get in touch with Humbler, and I'll send it to him, and I'll have him send it to you, okay? Because I have it, and I don't play it.
I could just give him your address, if Carl's okay with it.
You're better with the mailing than I am. I'm just going to send it to you.
Okay, we can do
and
a
then
three-way
you can send it to Carl.
The Pony Express. Choo-choo. Let's get it.
I got a question regarding that. All right, could you, if you get in touch with Humbler, can you get him to send it to the address that's not the one he sent the merch to?
You could just send me a DM on it which address.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll just send you a DM.
Yeah,
on
we
that.
got it, bro. No worries.
Anyway, next we got for the Game Boy again, Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. This was very overlooked in like the Mario Game Boy gallery. You know, not a lot of people talk about it as much as they do like the original Mario Land or Wario Land 3.
Okay.
So, like, I don't really know much about it, but it's just I played it on the Switch. It's a really good game. I totally recommend it.
Okay.
But yeah, and yeah. And then we got Wario Land 3. It copies the formula of the first two games, so it's nothing really that special. But I guess people loved it because you could play as a different character. You know?
Yeah, I get that. Did you see the Nintendo World is opening up in 2025 in Florida?
Oh yeah, oh definitely.
Are you going to that, Carl? Are you gonna be going there?
Am I going to that? No, I'm going to find a way to get there. Oh wait, no. Hold on, 20. I'll be able to drive by then. So I can drive there myself.
Oh.
So yeah. Meet up, go ride some rides.
Hey man, if my YouTube channel is good, then I might be able to get you a ticket, man.
Yeah. All right. Next on our list, Super Mario World 2: Yoshi's Island.
Okay.
This is a prequel to Mario World.
All right.
So, and something that doesn't make sense between the Mario movie and Mario this second game is it's saying storks dropped off the island or dropped off the babies like Mario and Luigi on the wrong island, but in the movie like they live in Brooklyn. It's not like they were in the Mushroom Kingdom and somehow got back to Brooklyn.
Mhm.
Alright, but I just thought I'd get that away. It was such a good game, and it allowed the mechanic where if Yoshi ate his enemies, he could throw eggs.
Yeah, he spit them out, right?
Oh, yeah. He would eat them and then, chuck their eggs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then, Super Mario 64. When Mario trades in his 8-bit... No, that was 16-bit at the time. When Mario trades in his 16-bit for 64-bit.
Oh.
He goes... Yeah. It's I know it's loved because of it's the first 3D title. I'm not gonna lie, I don't particularly like it as much as I do the other ones.
Okay. Yeah, the first 3D one, that's like when they were experimenting the whole 3D video game.
Yeah, but it's just not would you rather play Mario Odyssey or Mario 64? And I'm obviously I would do Mario Odyssey because I just I don't liked it. But it's still a good game. But I'm not you could play it, but it never really sparked my interest, Because it's the same old tale. Bowser kidnaps Peach, Mario has to go save her. And I can never get a certain amount of stars, so I never beat it. But, moving on. Moving from the Nintendo 64 to the GameCube, we got Super Mario Sunshine, which allowed so many new that had never been released in a Mario game. So, Humbler, have you played Mario Sunshine?
Yes, I played it on the GameCube, Super Mario Sunshine. I still have the disc, actually.
Oh, dude. But yeah. So yeah, that's and I really like it because just the mechanic of you collecting water, flying, all that stuff. I really liked it. Because it did something new with the games, with the new movement system.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's I really like that game. And then Super Mario 64 DS. It's pretty much the same as the original, except you can play as a few different characters, and that's
Carl.
Yes, sir?
I don't mean to interrupt you. There's some
problem.
questions in the chat for you, buddy, and I'm going to go ahead and read them for you.
I'm not reading chat now, so...
I think it's, and Humbler, correct me if I'm wrong, Anotoa? Is that how you pronounce it?
Anua. It's just Anua. Yeah.
Anua, okay. Carl, this is from Anua. What is Carl's favorite Mario power-up?
If I had to choose, it'd probably be the Tanuki suit.
Tanuki
Yeah,
suit? Okay.
Love it. Love it.
Carl, I'm gonna get you a Tanuki suit costume. I am looking at one right now, and it's
Okay.
it's.
If you get that, I will come to Super Nintendo World dressed as a Tanuki suit Mario.
Really?
I'll do it.
I'm gonna get you that for your birthday one year.
Yeah, birthday is in 2 days, this Saturday.
Nice. I have another question here for you from David.
Let's hear it.
How old were you how old was Carl when he got his first Mario game?
So, I mean, I was probably, I remember I turned 8 and mom and dad is like, so what do you want to do for your birthday? And Sarah brought up the idea of Toys R Us, but I didn't really like going out, so I wasn't really keen on the idea, but we went anyway. So, but when I realized they had video games, I like ran to the back and my mom was like, wait, because, I was starting to like move faster and she couldn't keep an eye on me.
Mhm.
But I saw Super Mario Galaxy not 64, Super Mario Galaxy 2, and I point at it and I say I want this one. She's like, well, I mean, you've never like you haven't played the first one, and I told her I don't care, I want it, and she's like, okay, and I got it, and it was so. Have you ever done this when you were a kid? Like on the way home, you opened it up and started reading the manual.
Mm-hmm. Or reading the back of the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, I'm talking. And this was on a Saturday night. So, and it was kind of late. It was around like 8 o'clock. You have to remember my bedtime was as jacked up when I was younger. So
8 p.m.
Yeah. Well, we had to be in bed by 9:30.
At 9:30.
And I'm like, can I play when I go home? And I was like, we'll see. It was a 8:15. And she's like, all right, you got 15 minutes. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. And if you're not done by the time I'm done,
Get the bow.
then I'll hold the game for a little longer. Anyway, somebody hid my Wiimote, the only Wiimote we had.
Oh no!
We're looking for it frantically, noticing it's only like it's 8:59 or 8:29, and I look behind the TV, and right when I get it booted up, it's like Super Mario Galaxy 2, and she's like, "All right, John, get ready for bed." I'm like, like I didn't cry, but I went into my room and just like got mad because I couldn't find the Wii remote.
Oh,
So here's a question for you, Carl.
Sure.
I know that you have animals at your house. Is that right?
Yeah, I got 2 ghosts, a dog. Yeah.
Are any of your animals named after any Mario characters? And if not, is there a plan to have an animal named after a Mario character in the future?
No, because my dog, he's 15 years old, so he was with my family longer, like a year before I was born.
Mhm.
My 2 goats, they were named when we got them, and I never really wanted to change them because I loved their names. And one of their names is for my cousin, which I never really wanted to change for that reason.
Mhm.
But I plan to get a hamster, and I'm going to name him Toad. No, not Toad, Yoshi. Goodness.
He messed up. Cycle has a question in here.
Alright, let's hear it.
He says, Yoshi's character I mainly talk. Alright, he wants to know what your favorite Mario 3D World character is.
Well, I've never played it, actually.
Oh, really?
No, I've been looking at it, but I've never played it.
There you go.
But yeah, totally. I'm really looking at that. So, sorry, Cycle, can't answer your question, but I definitely look at playing it.
Los Santa. Do you have a memory, like a favorite memory of buying a Mario game in the store or something like that? Like, for example, like my favorite memory would be like going to a Toys R Us and getting a Lego set with my grandpa when I was like 5.
Okay. It was. I keep coming back to the Mario Galaxy, but it's just like such a fun memory.
Mm-hmm.
When no one would have my back, I knew Mario Galaxy would.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, but yeah, my favorite memory was me outrunning my mom, going to the back of the Toys R Us, because I was like I was pretty young. I was really learning how to read advanced words, and I saw in the back video games. and I'm like, oh,
He booked it.
I start booking it, and my mom's like, wait. I start cutting through aisles, dodging people. I get to the back.
He got
My
lost. They stole him.
My mom catches up to me. She's like, don't run off like that. I look at Mario Galaxy 2, and I'm like, I want this one. And she's like, all right, but you never played the first. I want it. Interrupted her mid-sentence. I want it. And okay, like, okay, let's get it. And
So I don't want to interrupt you, Carl. But
yeah, no.
this question came to my mind, and I would hate to let it go. Let's pretend it's 20 years down the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's been more Mario games, maybe another movie in the works, something happened, right?
Yeah.
Let's just stick to the topic of video games for this question. Do you think in 20 years' time that you would enjoy a newer Mario game, or do you think you would prefer the old ones you grew up on?
That's a tough question because I wouldn't know what the newer ones would look like, you know?
Mhm.
Let's say they're
Well,
like holographic.
let's say like today. Let's say that we know what the Mario games of the past were, and you've played them, and we know what they are of today, the most recent one that you've played, whatever it might be. Do you find more enjoyment in the newer games, or do you find more enjoyment in the older ones?
The classics. I love the classics. Yeah, I love it.
I respect that.
Mhm.
Do you
Alright.
like 3D, the 3DS, when they came out with the 3DS from the actual just regular DS? Because they added that feature, the 3D feature.
I really do, just because like the hardware is like so unique, you know, the fact that they added 3D
So
and like, yeah,
you actually like the 3D then?
I do actually, I still do.
Because I heard a lot of people didn't like the 3D feature. They normally just turn it
Yeah,
off.
because then they released the Nintendo 2DS XL,
Mhm.
which is like a 3DS without the 3D, you know.
Okay, and it's more affordable and everything.
Oh yeah, it was only like 250, while the 3DS was only like 300.
Oh,
So yeah, I mean,
nice 50.
But, okay, not to like be rude, but can we get back on the topic?
Yeah.
All right. New Super Mario Bros. My favorite. It was so cool the way its levels and the boss fights, and you know, after every world, I wouldn't fight Bowser. I would fight like different characters, you know, and that's what I really love about them changing that. And then Super Mario Galaxy. I never played it, so I don't really know what it was like. But and then we got New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It was a really good game because it was so fun playing multiplayer. I didn't own it, but my friend Micah did. And I came over to his house and played it, and like that was so fun. It was at his birthday party, and I ate too many Sour Patch Kids, and when I got home at around 3 a.m., I threw up.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. My sister, she got up to get some water, and she saw me running down the hallway to the bathroom. She's like, oh no. She looks in, and I'm like over the toilet, just like vomiting. Like,
Was that the sink, the Stuba sink? Was it that sink?
Yeah, it was in the bathroom. But yeah, that's another core memory I have. Super Mario Galaxy 2, love it, S tier. Like, if anybody wants to fight me, I will square up. You know, like, if anybody says it's a bad game, I will square up with them.
Can I ask you a question, Carl?
Yes, sir.
So, in the future, what is your idea on... I've thought about doing this for the future of the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we can host a Super Smash Brother thing? Like, and get as many people of the subscribers and supporters on there?
Yeah.
You think that would be a good idea?
That would be a good idea. Obviously, you would have to do some security.
I call Mario.
Nah,
I'm
it's
just kidding.
good. I'm more of a Waluigi main.
Okay.
But yeah. And then we got Super Mario 3D Land. I never played it, so I don't know much about it. New Super Mario Bros. 2. I never played that one either. So, but the first one, it was amazing. So this one, it has to be good. I know it.
It's gotta be.
New Super Mario Bros. U is basically just like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, except it's for the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
Super Mario 3D World was for the Switch, so we're getting it, 3DS. So we're getting into some 3DS games now, so we're getting close.
Okay, okay. Did you ever play Super Mario Maker? The one where you like created
Yes,
worlds?
I own it on 3DS, and it's such a good game.
Dude,
It was like, yeah.
that game is crazy. I like you can play people's levels that they make. You can make your
Oh,
own levels.
Uh-huh. And I remember, like, I always told my sister to make these impossible maps, and, like, we would make bets on it. Like, okay, if you beat this, I'll give you $5 and, something. I don't remember what she gave me. I remember it was, like, an action figure she stole from me originally, and I beat it, and then she acted like the bet was never made. She's like, I don't know you anything, I don't have any recollection of this.
Typical sister.
I know. So, I love that game. Super Mario Run was the first mobile game, the first Mario mobile game.
Yes, I remember that.
I downloaded it. It's kind of like, it's not my cup of tea.
It's okay.
It's okay. If I could, like, I didn't really like it. And it was the first Nintendo game to not be released on Nintendo hardware.
Really?
Yes.
Intriguing.
And then Super Mario Odyssey is like, it came out with the Switch. So, like, when people went to buy their 50 million Switches that sold within the first week of it, they got Mario Odyssey. And I played it. I beat it. It was such a good game. And it got me $20 in GameStop credit. So, yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's like a $60 game. So, I mean, I'm glad I got that much for it.
So I have a question for you, Carl.
Yes, sir?
This is another loaded question, and I think the chat would like to hear this.
Mhm.
Since we're on a podcast and we're kind of doing crossovers, I'm on Twitch, Humbler's on YouTube, and you watch us sometimes, mostly Humbler. Thought it would be a cool question to bring two different universes together. Who do you think would win in a fight, Mario and Sonic or Luigi and Knuckles together?
Okay. So, Luigi Knuckles. Knuckles is smoking Luigi. I'm sorry.
No. Luigi
Oh.
and Knuckles are on the same team. Mario and Sonic are on the same team.
Absolutely. I think Luigi and Knuckles would win that.
Dang. Why?
Well, just because, like, I never really got into Sonic. But from what I saw in the movie, Knuckles was, like, insanely strong compared to Sonic. He's like Sonic, but he can punch.
Hence the
So-
name Knuckles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I had no... No, I'm just messing. But yeah, so I would have to say Luigi and Knuckles.
Okay, I respect that.
And we're getting into more Switch games. Super Mario Maker 2.
Oh
Never
my
played-
god.
Have you played it?
I have not. No, I didn't even know they made a second one.
Yeah. It didn't really do well because after a month, it kind of like just got sifted out.
Oh, it phased out pretty much.
And then Nintendo did a bundle, which I like because they didn't do for a while. Like I don't know if this is true, but like the last time I remember they did it was Super Mario and Duck Hunt, but they did Super Mario plus Bowser's Fury, which I mean, I remember when the bundle came out and I thought it was like a new game until I realized it was Super Mario 3D World plus the game Bowser's Fury.
Mhm.
So I looked at it and I'm like, oh, this isn't a new game, so never really thought about getting it but
Paul, do you see this as a hobby? Almost like the Humbler with Star Wars? Like, do you see yourself kind of collecting different Mario things as you get older and stuff like that?
Well, I just collect Mario stuff. I collect Nintendo stuff in general, but
So
Mario...
you're a Nintendo fan, but you kind of gravitate towards the Mario side of Nintendo, right?
I do, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do.
How many toys like Mario actions or figurines do you have?
At least I know this doesn't sound like a lot since I claim to be a Nintendo fan, but I've owned 17 throughout my whole lifespan, and I can only count for where 2 are right now.
Oh no, 15 of them are gone.
I don't know. It's either they got thrown away when we moved, or like they just kind of just disappeared out of existence.
That sucks, man. At least you still have 2 of them though.
Yes, and one of them's more recent. It's from the Mario movie, and I love it because it's quality. Like, That's a problem with like action figures. It's either they're really crappy and cheap, or they're really good and expensive. And I paid $19 for it, and I know it sounds like it's, but if it's like a toy that's gonna last you a couple of years, that sounds like, I'd say that's your money's worth right there.
Yes, I would agree with that. I would hope so.
Alright, so we got some last few things, because that was all the games, because the list I was looking at only went up to 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So saved a few more things that I think we could talk about. Alright, Mario Kart. I say we talk a bit about Mario Kart. Alright, so, Humbler, who is your main in Mario Kart?
Mario Kart. Alright, so Alright, so currently or back in the day, or it doesn't matter?
Any. Like, it doesn't matter.
Alright, so back in the day, I liked, on the Wii one, you remember the Wii Mario Kart? I forget what it was called.
Oh, yeah. Just Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah, Mario Kart Wii. I liked Koopa Kid.
Ooh, that's a good one. Alright, Stork, who is your favorite Mario Kart character?
This might be a little bland, but I was always Mario.
No. I respect that. Hey, be nice.
Do you think I could tell him about the college game we used to play with Mario Kart, Humbler, or no? You think that's a little inappropriate?
What college game?
Mario Kart?
Oh, wow.
I don't remember that.
I mean, from the name, it sounds like you wouldn't.
As long as, you go ahead. Just as long as,
So, we used to play Mario Kart in college, and we would change the name to Mario Kart, and we'd have a whole bunch of buddies come over, and we'd all hang out. And the rule was, when you played Mario Kart, you could only win the race when the drink you had was finished. And you couldn't drive when you were drinking. So, basically, you could start the race and chug your whole beer and do the whole race after you've drank your beer, or you can go all the way around 3 laps or 2 laps and then finish your beer right at the finish line and then go across, or you can periodically go and stop and drink. You just cannot drink and drive, and you cannot finish the race until you finish your drink.
All right. That sounds pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a crazy college game. Do it in college, Carl.
I don't really plan on drinking. I don't know. Maybe.
Kid.
Yeah,
you're a good kid, Carl.
Maybe some grape juice. I don't know.
Yeah, grape drink. Woo!
Let's get W for grape drink in the chat. Anyway, who's y'all's favorite Mario Kart game?
Mario Kart game, the one on the Game Boy. I think it was Mario Kart Infinity, or oh my god, I forget. It was on the Game Boy. I forget what it was called.
Hold on, the Game Boy or the Game Boy Advance?
Game Boy Advance.
Hold on. I believe, it was Mario. Hold on, let me just check. Mario Kart.
Super Circuit. There it is. Super Circuit.
Yeah, Super Circuit.
That was my favorite one. I played that so many times on the Game Boy. I remember, because back in the day we didn't have, it was before the screen had a back screen, the backlight.
Oh,
so
I had to look.
Yeah.
Up again.
So I had a book flashlight. You know those little book lights.
Yeah.
So I had to keep it above the Game Boy while I was playing it in the car at night. It was such a struggle.
Yeah. All right, Stork, what's your favorite Mario Kart game?
You ready for this one?
Let's hear it.
I'm going to blow you away. Mario Kart Grand Prix in any arcade. You ever seen those? Where you're in the big old seat and you've got the big screen in front of you, and all of your buddies can play and race each other?
In an arcade, like a Chuck E. Cheese or Dave & Buster's?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Since I've been to an arcade.
I will send a picture in Discord so you can see what I'm talking about.
I'm going to look it up right now. Oh!
Does anybody have any memories of Paper Mario? Because if not, I'll just skip this.
No, I never played Paper Mario. I heard it was good, though.
Yeah, same here. Stark, what about you? Do you have any memories of Paper Mario?
No, I don't, buddy.
Oh my god.
Mario Party. Humbler, if we do this, we get together, you have to promise me one thing. We will play at least 2 rounds of Mario Party.
Of course, yeah. I have Mario Party on the Switch.
Woo! I'll bring my Joy-Cons and my extra controller.
Can we multiplayer that?
Well, I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have? Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the problem. Like, I usually buy like games that aren't like like Nintendo exclusives because they're cheaper than like, you know. But if I get this job at Chick-fil-A, cross your fingers, Guagua in the chat. I get this job, I'm gonna buy all the games I wanted.
Don't
to
forget
as a
about
kid.
your car, though. Don't forget about the car.
Yeah, I forgot about the car. Anyway, yeah, Mario Party. Me and my cousin played that, and I remember, I thought I was gonna win until he started like catching up to me, and he won. And we were at our grandparents' house, and we had it docked to the TV. And I'm like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and the walls are kind of thin. So he said, "Were you crying?" And he's like, and I'm like, "What? Yeah." I cried over losing Mario Kart. No, I know this sounds like I'm kind of trying to defend myself, but I'm not like a brat, like cry over everything.
Uh-huh.
I was just like really excited, and
Yeah.
I also lost $5 that day.
See,
That was the
$5
bet.
is a lot for
Whoever
a young person.
Yeah, because this is before we had jobs, so like $5 was all we had. So you want to go bet? And he was like, sure. And he took my $5 and went and bought candy. I mean, he gave me some, but still though, I was about $5. Like Joe Exotic said, I will never financially recover from this.
He's gonna be in debt the rest of his life. Oh god.
Okay. Last but most certainly not least, the last game I plan to talk about, and I plan. Is it okay if we do some Mario trivia, or is it getting too late?
We could do it. I have time for it. Yeah.
All right. Smash Bros. All right. Let's start off with Stark. Stark, who's your Smash Bros. Main?
Ooh. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Sir?
Kirby.
That's not bad. He's a good spammer.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I played when I couldn't be my cousin. I just kept spamming buttons. All right, Humbler, who's your main in Smash Bros?
That's a tough one because I like playing as a couple of them. I liked Link and Lucario.
Those are pretty valid. But my favorites were Waluigi, and I loved the American alternate style of Mario. Like where he's got the red, white, and blue overalls and stuff.
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite Smash Bros. Game? Whoever wants to go first.
I can go first. Mine was on the GameCube. Smash Bros. GameCube.
No, Brawl. Smash Bros. Brawl.
Oh, that was Brawl?
Yeah. No, was Brawl...
No, it was Smash Bros. It was Smash Bros. Melee.
Smash Bros. Melee. Okay, because I couldn't remember if Melee was for the Wii or anything like that.
It's $80 used online.
Oh, no. I gotta go.
I think he said he had to go. I think his dad walked in. He's like, oh no, I gotta go.
Honestly, that's a perfect way to end. That was actually really funny. That went a lot better than how I thought it would.
I heard, hold up, I gotta go.
He didn't even finish. He just left.
Oh my god.
That was really funny.
Yeah, I think it's great conversation, Carl. I'm sure you're
Eventually, we'll watch it.
you're either getting the belt again or something happened. So hopefully everything's good.
Hopefully, it's wrong.
But yeah, okay. But you brought a lot of good information, Carl. Great stuff, man. It was a pleasure talking to you. You really know what you were talking about. It makes the conversation flow a lot much easier when you have somebody who really gets it like that. So good stuff, buddy.
So I think for our next one, I don't know when. It's whenever we're all available again. But he wants to do. We agreed. Is 3 okay with you? We can all do 3.
3 win.
3 of these, like this was the first one, and then have another one another time, and then the last one.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's
fine.
So he where's it at? So I posted it in there. All right. So he wants to do Star Wars for the next one, and he created a. Oh my God! Is this every Lego Star Wars set? I think he made a tier list for every single Lego Star Wars set that he wants us to complete.
Jesus Christ.
Do you see it in our?
I see it. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hop over and get ready to play
You're
Outlast.
good. I'm gonna get dinner going, and then when I'm done with that, I'll be able to go.
How long are you thinking?
Like 30 minutes.
All right.
So yeah, we could
Fair
start.
enough.
We could do Outlast at like 9.
All right. Sounds good.
Alrighty, brother. It was fun.
See ya.
Whew. It's okay, Alex. He's just the bot. I want to see this one. I'm gonna judge this boy. Sorry, I couldn't really talk to you guys that much, just because I had to stay into the conversation with them. Didn't want to sidetrack and be disrespectful, but I did try typing in chat. Everyone who watched, thank you. Me Unknown, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. How was your day, bro? Alex, thank you for tuning in. David, thank you for tuning in. Shannon, if you're still in here. Soka, and everyone else I think is gone. So I can now do wheel. Best podcast. Onua's in here too. Worse than his mom. Oh my god. With the lightsabers up. How are you liking them, bro? Are they awesome? It's been alright. Alright, bro. That's good. That's good. Oh, hopefully we can make it a little better, man. We gotta make it better here. I will be voicing my opinions. I'll be there for it, David. I'll be ready to hear it all. But so I hope you're enjoying those lightsabers, Alex. That's awesome, dude. I know it's very exciting to get new lightsabers. Trust me, I've gotten 22 new lightsabers sometimes. Penitano! Oh my goodness, you are late. Ooga booga. Penitano, you missed a pretty good podcast. It was actually funny. Oh, we also went to SeaWorld. Let's go! SeaWorld's awesome. Shamu. So, I'm going to do that. So, now I got to do dinner. And then I will be back on in like an hour and a half because me and him are going to play a game together just off stream or on Twitch or whatever. And then I'll get back on Lego Star Wars or Star Wars Battlefront tonight to end the night. So thank you guys for tuning in. We did rides and did the water park. We also did the wait. Oh, Aquatica. Aquatica is nice. I like Aquatica. I was busy listening to Freaky Attractions. Oh, okay. Freaky! Skywalker Saga? Yeah, Skywalker Saga. Stream dinner. I am not streaming dinner. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for stopping by. Guagua, everybody. Penitano, hope you had a great day. Hopefully we see you in the Lego live stream. If not, have a good night. Guagua! Very nice, Alex!